The story. Sophia?
Yeah, hey there, Lauren and Chris. We spoke with the four young men in that video. They tell us that they pulled over when they saw one of their friends being pulled over by a Baytown police officer. They say they wanted to shoot video because they were worried about him, and that's when things quickly escalated.
I didn't see nothing. You're cussing in public. Out of the way.
It's a video making its rounds on social media, showing the violent interaction between several young men and a Baytown police officer.
Hey man, keep up with that mouth. I've warned you about 3 times. You're gonna go with it. It's illegal to talk.
It's freedom of speech.
The four childhood friends from Baytown tell Channel 2 News exclusively when they saw another friend pulled over by Baytown police Tuesday afternoon, they stopped to shoot video because they were worried.
It's not right the way everything's going on. I mean, that's why we pulled over, just so we can make sure everything goes right, and we end up getting violated for us trying to make sure that they're doing their job.
The video shows 2 Baytown police officers conducting a traffic stop. At one point, one of the officers walks over and tells one of the young men he's under arrest for cursing and slams him to the ground.
I didn't see nothing. You're cussing in public. Put your hands behind your back.
He's injured.
Out of the way. Put your hands behind your back.
Later in the video, you see the other friend slammed into the hood of a truck, and the officer yells at another young man for shooting video.
Do you understand?
Isaiah, stop.
What is your problem, dude? And if you don't get back, I'm gonna break.
I'm not doing nothing to you.
The young men say the officer used excessive force, and they are angry they were treated that way. They don't agree with the officer arresting them because they used bad words in public, because the officer did too.
We shouldn't be scared when we see cops around, like, oh man, is somebody else gonna lose their life? Is somebody else gonna get hurt over cursing?
How can you justify handling someone who was cursing like that, the way he did?
Especially yes, right after he said, I'm going to, you're arrested for cursing, he turned to him and said, I'm gonna break your...
As he slammed me on the car, he said...
Yeah.
Nobody should be treated like that. Okay, if it was their child, they'd be upset too, just like me. I'm upset. These are all my children.
And Baytown police sent us this statement today. It reads in part, quote, 24-year-old Skylar Gilmore and 23-year-old Isaiah Phillips, both of Baytown, were subsequently arrested for disorderly conduct, language for their public use of profanities. Baytown Police Chief Daugherty has referred the incident to our Internal Affairs Division to conduct a complete and thorough review of the incident. And the young men tell me that they have organized a protest for change here in Baytown. It will begin tomorrow at noon. Reporting live in Baytown, Sophia Okita, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Keep us posted, Sophia. Thank you. Still to come tonight, law enforcement officers going out of their way to show that the force is just like a family.
Years after